Hey y'all, welcome to Nat and Grace Revelations. This is Tarot Tia. This is a reading for Gemini for Gemini season 2025. May or may not resonate. I do offer personal readings. The link to the site is in the description. Jeans, In Those Jeans by Genuine is what's playing. Somebody is watching. There's like a secret admirer type of energy here. They have a crush. Tie is what I'm hearing. They've been watching somebody and almost like because they're infatuated with them, they like, everything they got going on. But it's almost like they're starting to become very vocal or will start to become very vocal this season about how they feel about something or somebody specifically. And they look like they manipulated themselves out of having this connection, whether with you or if this is you, Gemini, you feel like you tricked yourself out of having a connection with somebody. But I think it was just too much, like, there were too many burdens here. I think you may have been in a place to where you were carrying a lot of weight on your shoulders, or this person you're dealing with, they're carrying like the weight of the world on them. And they're finally starting to see that them carrying the weight of the world on themselves is causing them to shut down emotionally, or may have caused them to do that in the past, and now they get it. It's like they're going through some type of spiritual awakening or revelation of some sort, to where they realize that they ruined a relationship with somebody that they really like, that they're really cool with, that they really love, that they really want to be with. Dante is what I'm hearing. So I think this person is ready to mend this relationship, but they feel like the damage is irreparable, or that there are individuals that are in the way now. Like their family, friends, and associates will never like them, love them, support them, fool with them again. You get what I'm saying? Even if this person wants them in their life, it's like, will your family still accept me? Will your friends still accept me? Will you get what I'm saying? I'll still be welcomed around. And in my opinion, it really doesn't look like it. Just being honest, it doesn't look like it. I think Jaleesa, anything like that. I think this individual has done entirely too much. And in my opinion, it feels like it's because they put somebody in a position to where they tried to bring hella darkness and sadness into their life through the burdens that they were carrying. So it's like all them problems that you have, all them problems that you had, and you thought that such and such was just supposed to take that on like they belong to them, and they don't. And they're understanding now, like, yeah, I had a lot going on, or it was just me, I was the problem. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? They projected all of their hateful energy, their darkness onto another in this situation. Again, whether it's you or you're doing this, Gemini. And now it just seems like they're not. Now they're in a place to where they may get volatile and aggressive and try to fight, or wind up in a situation to where they keep trying to like fight repeatedly, and will go to jail because of it. You know what I mean? Like, I think this person just has, and if this is not like drama fighting, it's like the internal conflict that they're facing in their life is repeatedly leaving them incarcerated, or repeatedly putting them in positions to where they're blocking love out of their life, unconditional love out of their life. But in my opinion, I think it's their lifestyle. I think it's their lifestyle, how jealous spirited they are, because they just look really jealous of like their own family and friends, jealous of successful people, jealous of happy, healthy relationships. They just look jealous, like just look mean and jealous spirited. And I think you may understand that, and not really want to fool with this person because you know how nasty spirited that they really are. I think you just look tired. Everybody looks tired of getting played by these people or this person, especially if it's a possible air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They're manipulative and mean. So it's like now they want to manipulate people into being cool or having compassion or having a soft spot in some type of way, to where it's just like it feels safe again. But nah, it's like, you bit me. I don't think I'm going to let you get close to me again because I didn't like the way that felt. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, what? What? This person is so fake or so funny acting that it makes no sense. It's like, you just bit me and now you want to be my friend. You just bit me and now you want to be with me. You just bit me and now you expecting to be cool again. Like, yeah, yes, like with no issues. So I think that's why they'll try to argue and fight and have all this conflict, because then they'll go into denial again and start blaming others. And it's like, you are just a liar. Like, if you want that relationship back into your life, work, family, friend, or romantically, you have to make things right. You have to accept that you aren't right in this situation. That's all this is, Gemini. And they still have so much ego that they still don't want to accept that. Sade is what I'm hearing. They still don't want to accept that. So it's like, okay, well, you get what I'm saying? All of these people are going to fall out, or this family, this friend group, they're not going to be a part of this team, this group, this family. And then they'll try to act like, you get what I'm saying? Like, how do I put it? Try to act like they're not missing out on anything when they are. They're missing out on unconditional love, and they're weird, they're stalker like, and people feel some type of way about it, but they're not going to deny it anymore. They've been denying this for a very long time, and they're done with it now. Friends, something like that. It's like, y'all are strange. Like, they're strange, Gemini, and they want to fight because people are calling them out for being weird. Like, y'all weird. Like, you spying on somebody that you swear you got beef with. You spying on somebody that you done picked all these fights and all this drama with and started all this conflict, but you're still watching them, listening to them, or expecting a relationship with them. Work, family, friend, or romantically. This person's mouth is just crazy. Their mouth is crazy. They're full of drama. They are a shit starter. Do you hear me? And ain't nobody about to keep denying that this season, y'all. It's time to move forward from these relationships, you know? And I think they know that, but it's not just you moving forward. It's not just one or two people moving forward in this situation. It's like a mass shift. And that's so crazy, because I was just talking about that yesterday, Exodus. Bob Marley's song Exodus is how this conversation came up, but just talking about the book of Exodus and how it's like, you got to let my people go. It's time for Pharaoh to let these people go. You hear me? For sure. And they know that. They know that. But it's like, you know, they still want to be loved. You know what I mean? Like Money Mitch. Like, they be feeling like one of them ball players or something. You know, if they lead a game, or the fans still gonna love them type shit. That's what's going on here. And they still want to be loved. They still want attention. But it's like, how can you be loved for being a fraud? How can you get attention for being a fraud? Or how can you be, or being fake? Like, just not a solid friend, not a solid family member, just not a solid companion in no type of way. It's like, you can't expect to have real relationships in your life when you a fake ass bitch, man or woman. And they got to accept that about themselves. Grisham, something like that. It's like, they're so fake. They're so fake and nosy and weird and funny acting and nasty spirited and spiteful. Like, but low key spiteful, not even openly spiteful. You get what I'm saying? Like, you old punk ass bitch. Like, you old scary ass punk ass bitch. That's why nobody fucks with them, because it's like, you get what I'm saying? If somebody wants to hate you, or doesn't like you, and they openly express that, cool. That's what it is. But this is a punk ass bitch that's weird and catty and nasty spirited. And it's like, they lack accountability. So it's like, you mean to tell me that you didn't do that on purpose? You mean to tell me that you wasn't gossiping about them and saying this and this and that to try to make people feel some type of way? Like, fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. This is a catty ass, weak ass bitch. Period. They're a fucking punk. And they sat spreading rumors about something or somebody, but it's like their own fucking family member or friend, or somebody that's attached to one of their family members, friends, or associates. So it's like, what did you do that for? You get what I'm saying? Like, you wanted to spread their business and talk about them negatively intentionally, and wanted other people to talk about this person or these people negatively like this too. Tonisha. So they just got to accept the truth. It's a pair of weak assholes, and they can't accept that reality, but everybody else is accepting that about them. Period, Gemini. Like, I think you just have loving relationships in your life, or the opportunity to have a loving relationship in your life, and something or somebody is holding you back because they a sucker and they want you to have sympathy for them. On my soul, like, it's nothing else to this. They want you to feel bad for them because they're a punk. Like, on my soul, like, they a fucking coward. They're a coward. Thank you so much.